This is why I deadass don't do group trips. I don't do girls trips. Every time I travel, I always travel with one person. That's my best friend. Because why I just came back from Cabo and one of the girls did not bring no bread to the trip. So story time on why the fuck I would never do a girls trip again. So mind you, before I even booked the trip, my intuition told me not to go on the trip. Like I was the last person to book. I spoke to my mom. She told me to follow my gut. She told me not to book. But it was one of my homegirls' birthday and I never ever celebrated her birthday with her. So I was just like, I like traveling. Fuck it, I'll pop out to the trip. The reason I wanted to go wasn't because of her though. It was because of the people she was inviting to the trip. So I was just like, if I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna go if she invites just her friends. I'm gonna invite somebody myself. And I did. I invited my man. My man, that's not my man, but he is my man, but that's a whole nother story for next time. And before y'all even say anything, I asked her first before we made the trip to go together because she knows him and we normally hang out together, so she was okay with it. Plus, it's also good to have a male figure around that you can trust because girls like to drink. And he looked out for us the whole trip. So fast forward to Thursday, before we went on the trip, we left Friday morning at 5 a.m. We all went to my friend's birthday dinner. We're gonna call her Keisha. Keisha had her birthday dinner the night before. She invited two other girls, and one of the girls was going on the trip with us. We gonna call the other girl Imani. We all ordering, having a good time. But like Imani vibe from like the very jump is throwing me the fuck off. Like she gives like pick me, yes man, I'm a fan type of vibe. You know, one of those girls out you can peep just follows you around because she just wants to be like accepted so bad. Yeah, she was one of those girls. But I'm like, not my friend, not my problem. So she can do whatever the hell she want to do. But one thing about it, I can read a person and I'm never wrong. Every person she brought around me, I told them exactly who they were. And before they even showed them who the fuck they was, I was right. But we ordering, we tasting food. I'm vibing with the girl that sitting next to me. She didn't go on the trip. But when the bill came, the bill was like $798 or something like that. That's valid for 4 people, especially since we went to a nice restaurant. Mind you, if you do the math, it was only $181 per person. My bad, this was the receipt. It was $724. So I put it on my card because like, I didn't really care. Everybody sent me their bread automatically. The other 2 girls sent me their bread. All of a sudden, her Cash App is not working. Her Zelle is not working. Her Venmo is not working. Her PayPal is not working. Her Apple Pay is not working. Talking about, oh, it must be the service. How come everybody's service was great when they sent me my bread? Now it's your turn. Your service is bad. Come to find out, this girl shorted me $46. And I was definitely pissed about it because, girl, I don't even know you for you to be owing me bread. She was like, oh, did you pay yet or can I tap? Girl, obviously you saw me put my card down for the whole bill. That's why everybody sent me the bread. I told her I paid. She showed me she only had $135 in her bank account. Why do you only have $135 in your bank account? We leave tomorrow. So I'm like, maybe she gets paid tomorrow because it was Thursday and we left on a Friday. So she sent me the bread and I got the bread of $135 and she was just like, I owe you $46. So I'm like, okay, thinking she's going to pay me tomorrow because it's Friday. Yeah, I never got that bread. And once I peeped, that's all the money she had in her bank account. Oh, I was tight because she texted me silently. So nobody knew she shorted me the bread. I didn't even tell the birthday girl until like 2 days into the trip because I didn't want to embarrass her, feel me? So we booked 2 different packages. So they booked their own package and I booked my own package with my man. So our flights was 2 different flights, but we were like an hour away from each other. On the flight, I told this boy and I was just like, I promise you, she did not come to the trip with no bread. She shorted me $46. She only had $135 in her bank account. I don't know how much she gets paid tomorrow, but she's not giving me that bread back and I'm already tight. Mind you, she's older than me and my homegirl Keisha. But I was like, I'm not going to let this ruin the trip. It's just $46. I'll swallow it. I'll ask her for the bread after the trip is done. We all land, we all Gucci, everything is good vibes. Like, I'm letting go of the bread, it's fine. But I already know, like, I don't like her personality and I don't like her aurora. Like, it's something about her, it's just, like, throwing me off. So now, we're out there for my homegirl birthday. I expect her to get wasted, drunk. I'm out there to take care of her, bro. I was a mom. I packed everything you could think of. Vitamin C, Advil, Alka-Seltzer. I had Zyrtec. I had everything you can think of you would need for a hangover, for stomach problems, for everything. Gas X, I had it. And it came in handy because on the first day, we was wheeling my homegirl out in a wheelchair at 7 p.m. because she got wasted. I was the only person that wasn't really drunk, me and my man, because like I like to pay attention to things. And I'm happy I am like that because I had to pull my homegirl out the pool and be like, baby, let's go. We're going back to the hotel room because you're done. She was turning up, but she was turning up a little too much and people was recording and you're not going to embarrass my friend. No. However, both of them fried their phones. Keisha and Imani, they both fried their phones in the pool. You know why Imani also fried her phone in the pool? Because she also got wasted. But she was being like, she was just following every single thing Keisha did. If Keisha took 10 shots, Imani took 10 shots. If Keisha was dancing on a boy, she found the boyfriend to dance on. For some reason, if Keisha dropped her phone in the pool, Imani just threw her phone in the pool. This is what I mean, like she was a yes man. She was a pick me. So we get to the hotel room and I'm trying to ask the girl that she's rooming with what's their room number. She's too drunk to remember. And my homegirl, she was blacked out drunk. Like she was done for. Like she was on the bed. She was fried. And I'm like trying to take care of her. Like I'm like, you know, making sure I take off her makeup because the pool like fried her makeup. I'm taking off like her bikini top, changing her. I change her into one of my man's shirts. We're like making sure she doesn't throw up. I'm giving her vitamin C. I'm giving her Alka-Seltzer water. And then when she did start throwing up, like we took her to the bathroom and my man took care of her the whole time. I even literally sat her up and blew dry her wig because her hair was soaked from the pool and it was so cold in our room. I didn't want her to get sick the next day and it threw us off the trip. So like I'm holding her and I'm blow drying her hair and everything. And her homegirl is just being mad loud. Imani just being mad loud. Like she's screaming. She's like doing too much. She's like complaining about her phone being fried. I'm like, girl, my friend is drunk right now. Like we'll deal with you later. You're good. I need to worry about her. And all she's talking about is, I need to text my man. I need to text my man. Y'all, she was talking about texting her man the whole time. How come your man didn't send you no bread for the trip? And here's C. She slept with somebody on the trip and had them give her $100. Girl, you sold yourself $100? You slept with somebody for $100? Because that's what it's giving. Because how did the money even come to play? How did he even send you $100? Like, how did he know you were broke? So now I'm getting overwhelmed because my homegirl is like throwing up all over the room. Like, I'm trying to take care of her, and this girl's just doing too much. So I'm like, all right, take me to you guys' room, and we're gonna walk to the room together, and we're gonna like grab some of her stuff so like I can tie her wig down and stuff like that. So she's just gonna sleep in our room, and then when she wake up, she's Gucci, because you seem well enough to just go to your room by yourself. You're not throwing up, you're good. So we walk to her room. This girl don't even know where her room is. So now I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, bro, like this is mad irresponsible. Like, what if me and my man decide to just leave the pool while you guys were having fun? How are y'all getting back to y'all room? Because this girl couldn't even walk. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna call front desk and I'm gonna give them her first and last name because I know it. She didn't even know how to spell my homegirl first and last name. I was like, I'm gonna give her the first and last name and I'm just gonna figure out what the room number is. And I did. While I'm on the phone, I hang up the phone and I turn around and this girl is in the bathroom. Mind you know, my man is in the bathroom holding my homegirl's hair back while she's throwing up. This girl's in the bathroom with her bikini bottom off, like coochie out, butt out, everything, in front of my man, talking about like, oh, I gotta pee, I gotta pee. Girl, I don't care how drunk you are. If you're drunk enough to, if you're sober enough to walk around and you know you need to call your man, you know you need your Fendi shades, you know this, that, third, you're well aware you need a charger, then you're well aware that you should not be pulling down your underwear in front of my man. Like, what? So now I'm livid. Like, I already don't like you. Now I really don't like you. So I walk in the bathroom. I told my man, like, let's get, you know, her out the bathroom. Like, I'm trying not to show how heated I was. I was like, let her go pee. Once she finished using the bathroom, we went back in the bathroom and I helped my homegirl go back on the toilet so she continued like throwing it all up. And I start crying because I'm so pissed. And this girl had left to go, you know, go back to her room or whatever the hell she was trying to do. I think she wanted to go get a charger. Not to mention, she took my charger with her, and I was the only person with an iPhone 15. Everybody else had the regular cord. I was the only one with a UBC cord. And I was the only one with all the information on my phone for my trip. And she took our key card, which would have been an extra $60 if it was lost. And she did lose our key card. So around 2 a.m, my friend sober up, and we walked to her room because I wrote down their room number. And I'm like, oh, where's the key card? Where's my charger? She's like, oh, I didn't take it. Girl, yes, the fuck you did. And the reason why I know is because I'm mad prepared for, like, too prepared every time I go on vacation, especially if I'm going out the country. I unpack everything in the drawers. I take out the chargers. I plug one in one side of the bed, and I plug the other in the other side of the bed. Before I even step outside, I unpack. So that's how I know you did take my charger, because you were sitting right on the bedside where my charger was at. And I left my room with a charger there, and you left my room with my charger gone. So who took my charger? She's like, oh, I didn't take it. I didn't take your key card. Girl, yeah, I know where I put my stuff. I'm the only one. So you think I'm gonna listen to a drunk person talking about you didn't take my stuff? So now I'm getting heated as hell because my phone is on 5%. And I told her that. Y'all, she's talking about, oh, can I please use your phone? I just want to text my man to tell him I'm okay. Like, please, please, please. Girl, I'm on 5%. I need my phone so I can book my cab back home to the airport when we're leaving by tomorrow, and I don't have a charger, and none of y'all have the same charger I need for my phone. You're worried about texting your man to make sure that you're okay. But this is getting long, so I'm gonna come back for part 2.